Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you are new here. Today I'm doing my second trimester of pregnancy recap because I'm officially, when you're watching this, 28 weeks pregnant. Cannot believe it for a second, honestly. It has gone by so quickly, especially the second trimester. By no means has it been easy, but I watched yesterday my first trimester recap just to like prepare for this video, and I was so shocked at how long ago that felt, how different I looked. My outlook on pregnancy was so different, and I just cannot wait to get into it. That means that the next video I do like this, I'm gonna have my baby girl, which is so crazy. I guess that's like the first thing. I'm having a girl. I didn't know that back when I filmed that video in February, which is so crazy because it is almost June now, which is so insane to me. And I'm having a girl. If you all know, I had a feeling the whole time. I was buying baby girl clothes, and I just like, we had the name picked out, and now we know it's a girl officially. We found out through the blood work, the genetic blood work. We did like a very little gender reveal. You can definitely watch that video. I'll link it down below. It was so special and so cute, and it just like made everything feel so real. We started calling her by her name. Everyone calls her by her name, and it's just so exciting, like a little girl. I can't believe it. So I have like a little list on my phone of things that I want to like share with y'all about the second trimester. So the first thing that I wrote down is that it went by way faster after announcing it to y'all. So I announced it to y'all, I think at 11 weeks, 12 weeks or so. And those first 3 months were so rough. I mean, because it was the first trimester, but also because I felt like the weeks and days were going by so slow. And then as soon as I kind of like opened up to the world that I was pregnant, things just started going so fast, which was extremely exciting, obviously. And I just like felt like this relief, you know. We were out of the first trimester. There was so much to be excited about, and I think I filmed my first trimester recap around 14 weeks, and pretty much the nausea that I had all throughout my first trimester kind of like stopped at 16 weeks. A lot of things just like stopped, and I kind of started feeling like a little bit more normal. Everyone says you get your energy back in your second trimester, and I wouldn't really say I got like a ton of energy back, but I definitely felt more myself, and I was more used to all the changes that pregnancy was bringing by then. Another thing that like stopped pretty abruptly after my first trimester, I would say around like 14 weeks, was my cravings. So as I told y'all in my first trimester recap, I would crave something and I would not rest until I ate it. It was like an instant kind of like, I need to have this at this second, at this moment. I also became like very obsessed with certain foods, so I would eat them like for an entire week and then never again. Now I definitely have cravings, don't get me wrong. Like if I see something and it sounds good, I definitely still want it, but it's not this like craving like I must have it right now. So that definitely stopped, which I was surprised. Like I thought I would, you know, be like, I think my brother-in-law asked me the other day, he's like, are you craving like pickles and peanut butter? And I was like, no. Like I'm just eating everything inside. My appetite got huge like around like 18 weeks. Y'all, I was just eating and eating and eating and like not being satisfied at all, and honestly it's still going. So far I've gained 25 pounds, which is not great. I mean, I gained back all the weight that I lost and a little bit more. I'm still not at my highest weight ever, but I will be, I'm sure. I was very concerned about that, but my doctor seems to be like okay with it. She says it's normal. It was mostly concerning because I'm so short, so she says it's normal. She's not concerned. My blood work is fine, and I actually got my gestational diabetes test back. I know I kind of left y'all hanging in one of my vlogs, but everything came back fine. I don't have anemia, I don't have gestational diabetes, so everything's good. I think I was mostly nervous for that because of my height. Like if I didn't lose the weight that I lost, I would be very obese right now with the weight that I've gained so far. So because she's not concerned and because I did lose that weight, I'm feeling a little more calm, especially because my blood work and everything came back like perfectly fine. Oh, let me do a little bump date. I'm gonna regret this because I feel very chunky. Oh my god. Do y'all see this? It's so crazy to me that it's looking so pointy. Holy crap. That's what I look like from the front and from the other side. These are amazing. I think it was hilarious that I was complaining in my first trimester recap that I did not have a bump because my belly just popped. Like I looked like I swallowed a freaking balloon. I think around 22 weeks is when just like it was out, and now it's just out. I haven't bought any like maternity clothing except for maternity biker shorts, and they are a game changer. I'm literally wearing them as we speak from Amazon. They are just the most comfortable thing in the world. Sweatpants stopped being comfortable probably around there, like 22 weeks. Most of my clothes just aren't comfortable. I'm stealing any and all oversized t-shirts from my husband, and from my college days I can't sleep with pants on. I get super hot at night for some reason, and I'm just feeling chunky, not gonna lie to y'all. I cannot believe I was complaining of not having a bump, because now that the bump is out, I cannot imagine getting bigger than I am right now, and I have an entire trimester left, so I'm definitely getting bigger. So at 20 weeks we had our anatomy scan. It's actually the last time we saw her like via ultrasound since it's been like almost 2 months, which sucks, but I'll discuss that in a second. Anyway, we did the anatomy scan. It went great. It was so exciting to see her, so exciting that everything was looking perfectly fine. She was so healthy, she was moving, but I was so nervous for it prior to like the actual ultrasound, because I was like, what if it's actually a boy? And you know, I saw all those TikToks, but no, it's officially a girl, confirmed, and I'm just so excited. But yeah, it sucks, and I did want to tell you guys this just to know if it's normal. I don't love my OB, to be honest. Like there's nothing like necessarily wrong with her, but I just feel like she's kind of dismissive and just not the best, so I'm kind of looking for a different one. But she literally told me that they're not doing another ultrasound for the rest of my pregnancy. I was shook when she told me that, because I have like 3 months left. Like that's crazy. So I'm definitely trying to find a different one. Like I said, it's been 2 months since we last saw the baby via ultrasound, but we do have the 4D ultrasound scheduled like at a different practice, just like for fun, this Saturday. So is that normal? Should I be concerned? Should I find a different OB? I definitely want to, because I just don't think I would be comfortable with that. Like God forbid, knock on wood, like what if there's any complications and like she just isn't seeing it, you know? So that kind of concerned me. Another random thing is that for my entire first trimester, my hair would not fall. It's supposed to be like a pregnancy thing, you know, because of hormones, your hair just doesn't fall. Prior to pregnancy, my hair would like fall all the time because it's so damaged, especially in the shower. And then like around 3 weeks ago, or maybe like a month ago, I started noticing it falling again. Isn't that strange? Like I said, all my levels are normal. I don't know why that would happen, but it's not like any amount that's like concerning to me. But that was random, because I thought that was supposed to happen after you give birth, not now. We went our little baby moon when I was 23 weeks. The perfect time, to be honest. I wasn't too big, I wasn't too uncomfortable. I like was still able to do like a full-on 9-hour road trip without any issues. It was just so lovely. We went to Florida, we went in our car, took the dogs. It was just such a like good little baby moon. I don't think we'll do another one, to be honest, because I don't want to travel like internationally or like via plane or anything like that right now. We are getting close to the wire ish, so I also don't want to be like away from home too much. and I'm just getting to a point where I'm super uncomfortable. So I highly recommend that if you're gonna do a baby moon, you do it kind of like earlier on, like after your your first trimester, early second trimester kind of vibes, because it was perfect. Let's discuss this, because this is truly the freaking worst. I didn't know there was a name for it, but apparently it's called Charlie horse, and it is probably the worst thing that's ever happened to me. Sorry, little interruption. It's called Charlie horse, and it's basically like a muscle spasm, but it wakes you up. So it happens like in the middle of the night when you're sleeping, you're minding your own business, and all of a sudden I wake up, my calves, it only happens in my calves, they're so hard, and it's the most painful thing ever. Every time I scream so loud, I wake up my husband, and he just like kind of like massages them. But it's the worst. It's like the worst way to wake up. It's the worst kind of muscle cramp to have, and it's just so painful. I'm just like, why is this happening to me? I can't like prevent it. It just happens. I don't know what to do about it. But y'all, it's the worst way to be woken up. Like, it's so freaking painful. On that note, another thing, I guess like my baby is just really active. Like both my husband and I were very active babies with our moms. So she is a freaking Olympic star. I don't know what she does in there. My belly just goes like that all the time, and it's only at night. It's so inconvenient. It's like I'm trying to sleep and she's like, nope, time to party it up, and she's just super active, which is another thing. So when I went to my anatomy scan, like the nurse or whatever, she was asking me, you know, have you felt your baby move? And I was like, no, I haven't. Like, y'all, I didn't feel anything until I was 22 weeks, which I was getting kind of concerned. But now, oh my god, like she is crazy. So that's another thing. But y'all, feeling your baby for the first time is the craziest thing ever. So it was awesome. And another thing that happened, and I guess like regarding my weight and all that, is that when I was probably 16 or 17 weeks, I felt this little bump on, like, it was like right here, like right there, and it was like a little mass of something, and I couldn't really figure it out. Like, I was like, am I crazy? Is there a mass there? I went to a doctor, and it turns out I was getting it because I was doing spin. So she told me not to do spin anymore and just continue my walk. So that's another reason why I feel like I've gained weight, because I've definitely been more sedentary than usual, and I've been like eating more and stuff. Then a few weeks later, I went back to a doctor, and she was like, no, like, just go back to doing it. If it comes back, then stop. And it came back. So I actually haven't done spin since March, which sucks. But honestly, it's fine. I was getting to the point where spinning was pretty uncomfortable anyway, and I just can't even imagine being on a bike right now. So yeah, I'm getting huge. I'm getting uncomfortable. My back hurts. I think definitely like the past 2 weeks have been rough. Like, I'm just so uncomfortable, tired. I keep telling my husband, like, I don't know if I can do this. Like, I don't know if I can go the 40 weeks. Because y'all, it's crazy how big I feel, and I'm like such a short person, you know. I just feel just huge. So we'll see what happens, but I mean, so far everything's good. So we'll see. Like, the nursery is pretty much like 75% finished. We still need to paint this wall. We still need to add her wooden sign that I already got. My husband's uncle is making it for us. We need the mattress, the stroller, the car seats, but we have most of things figured out. I finished our registry. We're having a baby shower against my better judgment. Not even against my better judgment, against my will. I wanted to have a baby shower, sure. Mostly because like my husband wants like everyone to come, since like we really couldn't have like a gender reveal with like all our friends and family and stuff, and then like his family's coming, and it's just so exciting, don't get me wrong. But our baby shower was gonna be in June, and because of like timing and just like it was like too soon for people to travel, it's actually gonna be, it was gonna be June 5th. It's gonna be June 26th, which is when I'm 32 weeks, which in my opinion is gonna be hell, because it's gonna be like 110 degrees in Houston, and then just people and my big belly. Just thinking about it makes me want to cry and just lay in bed, but we're gonna have it. It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be great. I'm excited for it. But y'all, I think like after mid-June I'm not leaving my house. Like, it's so hot and humid already in Houston, and it's been raining non-stop, and I can't, like, I keep telling my husband like I can't get pregnant, like be this pregnant in the summer ever again. I can't. But that is the second trimester. It was actually like really great, really fun. It just started to feel so much more real, and we're getting closer, and you know, there's a light at the end of the tunnel. There's a margarita waiting for me like right there in freaking August, and I'm so excited. Y'all, I of course, you know, I hate myself for some reason, because I've been craving sushi, margaritas non-stop. So I have like little mocktails and I have cooked sushi, but it's just not the same. So I'm gonna go on a bender of like uchi, if you know, you know, like just a ton of sushi after I give birth, because I'm just so excited to be able to eat that again. But we're getting there. We're getting close to meeting her. I'm so excited. A lot of you guessed her name right on my Instagram stories, so that's fun. Can't wait to do like a cute little reveal, and I'm so excited. So definitely stay tuned for the nursery tour. That's definitely gonna come soon. And I think I'm gonna do a little Q&A next, so if you have any questions, definitely leave them in the comments. But that's everything for the second trimester recap. It's so crazy, because in that first trimester recap video, I said I can't even imagine filming this that I'm filming right now, and it's just so crazy to me. Also, I haven't dyed my hair, so my roots are coming in hot, and I mean, we'll see if I stick to it, but I don't think I'm gonna dye my hair. Like, obviously I'm not gonna dye my hair for the rest of my pregnancy. I mean, like, too late. But also I think I'm just gonna go ahead and go brunette. We'll see if I stick to that. But that is everything for today's video. Thank you guys for watching, for being here, for keeping up with my pregnancy. It's been so fun sharing it with y'all. And yeah, let me know if you have any questions for that Q&A, and I'll talk to you guys in the next one.